Hello and welcome back to Marlin's Fishing Adventures. We are back down at Venton Fisheries, just outside of Totnes. So yeah, giving it another go. I really like it down here. It's nice and quiet. They've just stocked about 10 dentons apparently. So hopefully that'll push the other fish on the feed a little bit more. So yeah, we're giving it another bash. I've got 2 helicopter rigs with choddies on, because I noticed it's a bit silty here and the lead goes into the ground from last time. So I've decided to go helicopter rigs. So hopefully I'll give a better rig presentation. And I'm putting a small PVA bag on the hook to help the hook stay proud and not go into any debris. So when it hits the bottom, PVA bag will dissolve, leave a bit of bait around it, and the hook will be well present. I'm not going to edit this because I can't speak sometimes. Presented. So the hook will be well presented, not caught up in any weed or anything. They are clearing the weed out and they look like they've done more. So yeah, we're giving it another bash. Got here about 7ish, so I'll be fishing for about an hour, time to set up and whatnot. I am fishing 3 rods. There's only me on this lake today, as it is a Tuesday, because this is now my weekend. So yeah, got a load of ducks. So if I just spin you around, so we've got one rod here which is over by, I think it's starting to rain again. Yeah, so we've got a left rod which is out towards that boat ish. My middle rod is out next to the reeds in this little bank here, and my right rod, there's a bunch of weed, a patch of weed around here somewhere, because there's the aerator. So you've got an aerator there, patch of weed here, and I'm right up close to net against that. So yeah, hopefully we might see something. So when I was fishing here last week, out down in the reeds in the far corner, so I've come into the middle swim to give it a bash. I've walked the lake, no sign of feeding or fizzing or anything, so I'm just going to see what happens. Yeah, I've got bait wise, I've got what have I got? I have got Max Attract Baits Pro Fish. Don't know if you can see it. Hard hookers and Pro Fish. I've got sweet corn. I've got pellets that they feed the fish with. Still, got hemp. So what I've done, I've made a little ground bait mix over one rod with hemp, bloodworm, ground bait, and a bit of sweet corn in it, and fishing over that with sweet corn. Oh, and a little bit of the pellet that they feed the fish with. The other one, that's on the middle rod. My left rod has a choddy Max Attract with a Max Attract bait on over a PVA bag of ground up and a few whole Max Attract Super G's, and the left rod, right rod is on a white pop-up on a choddy with the sticky signature. The light's not very great. Signature pop-ups on 12mm with a small PVA bag around it of the pellets that they feed the fish with. I think I'm going to use natural. I think I'm going to pick up on the natural and the Max Attract, because the Max Attract seems to be picking up the odd fish here. Hopefully I'll get some on the natural, but who knows? It's fishing at the end of the day. If you don't go, you don't know. But it's a stunning little lake. It's about 20 minutes from my house. I know there is other lakes around, but I'm going to give this one a bash for a little while. Yeah. Till then, I'll bring you back in a minute. Stay safe. Hi everyone, bring it back. I've seen fish over in the margins, so I repositioned my left rod. It's up tight, so I tried doing the washing line effect, which massively didn't work. But the rig is over there. Literally chucked in a half a rod length to a rod length ish. With like 5 boilies scattered around it. So yeah, I saw like 4 or 5 patterns, like swell patterns from the tails. So I'm leaving that over there. It's right into tucked in between. I say in between is by some lily weeds, and it's literally tucked right in. So hopefully that'll get the fish. I think that's where he feeds them as well. So literally just one hook bait and about 5 boilies scattered around it. So I'm going to leave that there. Hopefully something will happen with that. But I've had nothing since. Not even seen any bubbles, nothing. I think this might be a little bit of a hard lake to crack, because I don't think it gets fished that much. So yeah, it's worth a bash. It's only 11:30, so I've been here a few hours. I've only moved 1 rod and that's it. And that's on the helicopter rig with a choddy. So hopefully I'll get some indications over there, because I saw fish over there. Might not happen for about an hour because I've disturbed everything. but that was tight, really tight, to get the lead over the other side to try and do the the washing line effect. But I need to look into getting something so I can do the helicopter rig with. I reckon that might be a good plan of action here. Naturals and washing line effect, I think. I've got about 5-6 hours to fish. And I've got to get home for the doggies. Yeah, it's warmed right up. So yeah, as I'm the only one fishing this lake, I don't know if you'll see it, but in between the trees there's a buoy around here somewhere. And there's a bit of undergrowth over here. So I've had to go right to the far swim, which is around here somewhere, and feed my rod all the way back up these trees, past the trees to here, for me to fish it, really. So hopefully, I do hope, it's only hopes, that something happens. I'm up tight, so any indications should go bleep bleep. But like I said, I know that's where he feeds the fish as well. I got this feeling nothing's going to happen today. Again. I am not feeding that helicopter washing line effect around again. I could always bring it in, redo it, but it's just too, for my liking, too much effort. So next time I might go to that bottom end swim. I've noticed that they're either down to the left when I've seen them, or down to the right. So it's worth a go. I'm in about the middle swim. And see what happens. Would be nice if I get a little takeoff on camera, but that's definitely not going to happen. I know that for sure. So till then, nothing to say, nothing to show. Everything's the same. Just move one rig, and I'll see you in a bit, guys. Stay safe. Just speaking to the owner, her name was Emma. She's really nice as well, so I've spoken to both of them. Tony and Emma are the owners. Lovely bunch of couple, and she's just put the aerator on for me. Apparently it'll bring the fish on the feed, so who knows, something apparently just makes them a bit more lively here. So she's been kind enough to put the aerator on for me. Which you can see just there. So hopefully, I got a rod kind of near it. I was trying to get onto the weeds further back, but fell a little bit short. So yeah, let's see what happens. Just hope it doesn't want to make me pee so much of the moving water. I don't know how I've done it, but I did lose a rig up in the tree. Fucked up. I can see it. My rods are on quite sensitive, so that beep was my left hand one. My rods, my bite alarms are sensitive, I meant. Let's see if this produces anything. I've only got, well, I've got about 4 hours. Be nice, now she's turned that on. The only downside is with the aerator on, because it's producing the ripples on the water, you can't really see any indication, like feeding fish. But hopefully, fingers crossed, something will happen. I would like to get my rig back, but I don't know how I'm going to get it. That wind is making my left one go beep beep. Now she's turned that on, I've got this gut feeling something's going to happen. I don't know if that's the wind, but I've had 2 beep beeps. Right, if anything happens, I'll bring you back. Hi everyone, I'll bring you back. Got about 2 hours and I've got to make a move. I've moved swims. So I've seen all the carp down this, well, I've seen a lot of carp down here. Seen some fizzing. So I've moved. A risk, yes. But I've moved. So I've got their pellets that they feed them with. I've drilled out and put on a hair. That's on the white one. Got a Max Attract hard pro fish on the middle one, and because I've seen them up on the surface as well, on the left one is a I can't remember what it's called, a zig rig. So we'll see what happens. This is it. I'm going to slowly pack up a little bit, so I'm ready just to shoot off. Well, this is the corner. Don't know why, but I think this will produce some nice fish, but I could be wrong. It's only 5 swims. Like I said, he's just added 5 more fish, small dentons up to about £6, I think he said. So that brings a total of about 45 fish in here. But I've seen some really nice ones over in the weeds. There's a load of weeds over here. Yeah, they're all sunbathing at the moment. Well, some of them are sunbathing, some of them going down. I've seen bubbles. Only sign I've seen of fish, life. So, giving it a go. So all my 3 rigs are up against the reeds. So, worth a go. If not, it's a blank. So I might have to change a few things up. I don't know if it's my line, or it's because they're new fish, or I'm not fishing the right spots. I don't know. It's frustrating, but it's fishing. I did try stalking them, with a dog biscuit, but as soon as even if I just touched the water, they spooked off. So I might have to do it coming out, do a night. Yeah, if I do a night, I might have a chance, because it gives the baits time to soak overnight, and they might feed in the morning, like early doors. They might feed later on in the evening, I don't know. I might be fishing the wrong times for the fish to be on the feed. It's one of them. Who knows? But there's definitely fish in here, it's just catching them. It'd be nice to know how to break the code of this lake, so I know what catches the fish. So like the hooks, the rigs, the bait, blah blah blah. I know they have caught a few carp here on the Max Attract Pro. Oh, yeah, the Max Attract Pro ones that I've got, Pro Fish. Yeah, we'll just see. Might hook one, I don't know, I doubt it, but the only sign of life, so I've moved. Right, I'm just like clearing up a little bit, so I'll see you in a bit, guys. Hi guys, I'll bring you back because I'm going to show you where the carp are. Right, I'm fishing over there, and this is the weeds. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here, but hey ho. Look at the unit. I don't know if you can see him. It's a unit just down in here. Look at him. I don't know if you can see him, but that's a unit and a half. It's got to be upper doubles. There's a little one over here somewhere. Don't know how well you can see him, but he's gone down. I wonder where he's going. But I've got baits all near here, on the outskirts of the weeds. So hopefully they go out and go to the feed on my bait. So he's gone off. So yeah, if I had a bait boat, I'd use a bait boat or a spoon, because there's a nice area here, just in here somewhere, where you can put a bait. Sorry about the dogs, that's whoever, it's their mother and dad renting that, or using that as a holiday lodge, and they got their dogs. They keep it in an electric fence, the dogs. You hear it crack, give it a good old crack, and he runs off screaming. It's funny, but not funny, because I've got dogs myself. You think they'll learn from the first time. But yeah, the owner said I could turn off the aerator whenever, so I thought nothing's happening, so I'll give it, turn it off for about an hour and go from there. That's the only fish I've seen, and I've seen a little bit of fizzing over where my right hand rod is, so hopefully they'll come back on the feed. Yeah, and this is venton. I've fished most of the swims now apart from 2, so I don't know. Would be nice if I can get one, but if I don't, I don't. Because they are nice looking fish here. Yeah. I don't know if they're fizzing or that's the weeds. Might be the weeds. The wind is blowing down into this corner. So yeah, I'll bring it back in a minute. I said, if that sounded muffled, I mumbled them. I'll bring you back in a minute, guys. Stay safe. Well, back in the car after another session. Sea carp, hopefully they'll come out. But yeah, I need to crack the code. I really like it down here. The owners are really nice. So yeah, gonna make a plan of attack for next time, and maybe get some more different baits and whatnot. Yeah, maybe go down to slightly smaller hook sizes. Maybe. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and everyone that's subscribing and likes and comments. But hopefully see you soon. Don't know where, don't know when, and if you don't go, you don't know. So take it easy and see you later. Stay safe.